After the intro, the game will no longer autosave. Find places to save manually. Okay. Strange. But acceptable. The intro wasn't that long. They could have just... And it seemed like there was only one place you could have died. Although maybe there were lots of places you could have died. And I'm just very... Oh, no. Can I talk you gentlemen out of this? Day 1, in which the Haruspex finds out his hometown has changed beyond recognition. Father wrote he will face a difficult trial. Or did he write we? I don't remember. Home sweet home welcomed me with knives honed. What does this mean? Right, so I guess I didn't have to fight them. I automatically won. Recently stopped. That means the owner has most likely died. Broken scissors. Fish hooks. Money. Offering it during common street barter, however, would be seen as offensive. Oh, okay. And you? Match. Money. Chestnut. Truly, a town of mysteries. Empty bottle. The ferryman requires payment before he'll let me on his boat. Toast. Soldier food. It's better to eat fresh bread. Charm. Some people value it. Scrap name. When a person is done with their name, they discard it. Aye.
The worst is yet to come.
You hit hard for a hunchback, but whoa, boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead. I saw you do it, too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. Bent over in pain here. You need to handle that bleeding, old man. You're covered in blood. Your own blood. You need to lecture me, boy. I'm a surgeon. So that you sure are good at cutting people. All reflexes. A slicer and dicer. Anything I can use to stop this bleeding? Here you go. A tourniquet. It used to be my leash, but seems like you need it more. Ever, hello. You really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing, pow, blam. 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way. Ain't how we do things around here. What's the right way, then? Well, you gotta be nicer. Just hit him. 3 times max. Send him running, and let him run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you. Jeez. Keep that in mind. Alright, and I can talk to him more times. And I don't know.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
That one with the knife was Kirik, a leather worker. Not gonna cry for him. That guy was nuts. Who are the others? Hell if I know. Cannery workers. You can tell by their hands. Moonlighting as highwaymen? Does the cannery underpay them? I don't know. Rumors going around that someone else got murdered tonight. Guess I should sniff around and find out. Who knows? Maybe it's true. Boy. Also, am I bleeding? Can I look at my own self? So I have an immunity meter, an exhaustion meter, a hunger meter, a thirst meter. Just thoughts. Someone important was murdered tonight. Funny dog-eared kid I met at the station. What was he doing there? Oops. How much? Not much. We're still at the very beginning. It's very artsy. Like, they've just been being confusing so far. Well, Barack, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. Are you with that crowd? Of course I'm not. They were just peaceful townsfolk, craftsmen, factory workers, good sons and fathers, but me, I'm much more dangerous. I'm the mask of fate. Why did they try to kill me? My esteemed colleague will explain. So what did you want to tell me? You've been bashed on the head several times, and the locals' fists are heavy. One of those 4 stab wounds looks deep, significant blood loss too, and the local climate is unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days and that you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So what's the plan? Any good advice? Dressing your wounds would be a good idea. Where would I get bandages? A drugstore, Barack. You've been studying surgery for 6 years and you're just finding this out now? But it's not just about the wounds. Even when they're dressed, you'll still need to be aware of your body. It's not always on your side. Pay attention to its needs. What next? Next, you die anyway, because the whole town will soon have it out for you. And it's got nothing to do with the 3 poor souls you've just done in. Great. Why do they hate me? My colleague over there can explain it better. That's his role. Mine is teaching you how your body works so you don't die before you make it home. I'm a doctor, remember? So do I have, like, a menu where I can... Where's my inventory? Inventory. Welcome back home, Warden. You've been away a while. You probably don't even remember the heady scent of twire in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved him better than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. Who was killed? You knew the victim. Less than you thought, but more than most. Don't worry. You'll learn more soon. But I personally can't divulge this sort of information. Investigator's privilege. So you're an investigator? Aren't we all? Everyone lies. So you can only get to the bottom of things by using your brain. That's what your father used to say. It's an actual quote from him, by the way, because I happen to know him. And we got even better acquainted today. How about you? Did you two argue much? Why do you care so much, Bird? Indeed, old Isidore Barack is the exemplar of a true doctor and a true human being, if a miserable one. Do you honor your father? He's the reason I returned. He summoned me with a letter. Said there was a threat. Do you know anything about it? Nothing's a threat to him anymore. Trust me. Maybe dishonor, but even that's unlikely. You're a man of obligation, after all, aren't you? Runs in the family. Why? Whatever. That bit's not important. Time is short. By the way, Barack, time is important. Be careful how you spend it. Be aware that you don't have much left. I intend to live to 80, no less. We're a long-lived family. You've got less than 2 weeks, Barack. 12 days. 12 or so days. Trust me, I'm a specialist. So use your time well, and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. That's why I returned to town, after all. Be quiet. He must not hear your voice. Lean close. He only speaks in lies and wants you dead. Care to elaborate on that, monkey man? Do not go home, Barak. Stay clear of home. In town, you have some friends yet, do you not? 3 of them. We were inseparable when we were kids. The town is yours, Barak. May you soon find how deep, how far its roots run down your spine. May you inhabit it, sink through its pores, learn vein and artery, nerve and blood and cell. You need no home beyond the town itself. Forget that place you so eagerly seek. I beg forgiveness. Grievous harm will come to me should I tell you more than I can. Keep what you said in mind. Persistent, huh? Good. Maybe you'll even survive a day or two this way. Got a bite? Birdseed's fine. Food is sold in shops, though your reputation may prevent you from a warm welcome. But there's a meat warehouse nearby that was conveniently broken into recently. The perpetrators walked down the railroad tracks. They are ahead and to the right. Think you can catch up with them? Conveniently broken into. The perpetrators walked down the railroad. They are ahead and to the right. I am tired. I am tired. You can sleep at someone's place if they like you enough. I doubt there's anyone like that around, though. People have forgotten you. You do have your own house, I suppose. Do you remember where it is? Godspeed, though I doubt it'll be easy. Useful advice? Be careful. Be stealthy. People are scared out of their minds now, and quick to attack. Trust no one. Speak to my esteemed colleague over there. He wants a word with you. You're both useless. So how do I... If I go to key bindings... Things. There we go. Alexander Saburov hoped to outlaw tourniquets in a desperate attempt to protect his Katerina from morphine addiction. What a silly idea. One can't just outlaw bands made out of rubber and leather. Fresh water is carried into the town daily from the step springs, distributed by water bearers. The Gorkon water has been poisoned by the factory pollution. It's dangerous to even touch. You can't bring about good fortune, but you can craft it, like this hand-woven charm. I suppose I could trade it for something. Kids play mice and guardians with these. The rules of the game are unknown, but rumors say they change every day. Victor Kane never carries a watch around, but always knows the correct time, down to the second. We've tested him. Can he tell by the stars? Stale bread is bad news. Doesn't breathe. I'm not going to touch the fish hooks. Dangerous. One must recall that which is most dear to them before the match burns out, or the whole thing won't work. The game goes like this. Find a nut that has traveled far, guess its name, shake it, and listen to the stories from the soul trapped inside. This originated with the polyhedron. We didn't play it as kids. No one drinks water from the Gorkon River in our town, which is sensible. No one digs wells either, which is less so. Clear, drinkable water is valued. People can often tell which spring it is from by the taste. People in this town are like a flight of birds, and birds don't require names. Individuality is overrated. It said that Clara the Changeling, a thief girl who claims to be a saint, can repair any sharp object just as easily as she cures the sand pest, simply by laying her hands on it. So, did they say that I was bleeding? If I say use... my health went up. That's good. I should probably also drink... I don't think I need this just yet. I'll eat this, though. But my thirst got worse? Okay, because it was toast. Alright, sure. I'm gonna drink... I'm gonna use this. Okay. And where do I want to go? Over there, I guess. Sure. Alright, let me change... Whoa, not that. Change that to control. And concentration to A. Can I get out here? I guess. Oh, there's a run. Left shift to run, but I'll run out of stamina doing that. Forage around for things and stuff. Nothing. I also know from, at least from the first game, and also from what the Birdmen were saying, that this is a timed game. Like, things... Okay. Things, are happening in real time, and if I waste time, I will not accomplish my goals. Yeah, let's cross the river and then turn right. Also that I'm going to have to die and reload a lot. And I haven't found any save points, which... concentrate and find your bearings, yep. Today's meat day, Tanker. We feast on meat. What are you celebrating? Katange brought meat this morning. Said a warehouse door was left unlocked, so we took some. Booz Vlad grows fatter by the day. He works, he takes the profit. So we've decided to take the meat, at least. Is it at least fresh? It's cured, Colbone. Who would keep fresh meat in a warehouse? And if you need to drink, the water is next to the factory wall. See? Barrel water is best. Brought from the steppe. But in a pinch, you can drink this, too. Show me the meat. So I can trade them something? I can't just say accept, right? No. Oh, I need to click that. It's saying they want 12 somethings. Alright, so that's not enough. That's too much. Alright, what if I give you the pocket watch and I just take that? Yeah, there we go. And where was the water? Said something about by the factory wall. Oh, they put it on the map. Very nice. I'm refreshed. Doing pretty good. I can run. I'm full of water. Oh. Something exciting's going on. So, are they all finished over by the stake? Trial complete? What stake? Did you hit your head somewhere, big guy? Or are you just stupid? They caught a man-eater at the bone stake lot. A clay demon from the steppe. Look, I don't have time to catch up some random idiot. Where's that lot? What an idiot! You say you're an outsider, but you're dressed like a factory worker. That where you hit your head? The lot's in the Skinners. Take a look. Trade? What have you? Dry fermented dairy product. Salty. Package. Contains unknown useful items. We'll go knocking on random doors. I could intervene in this, but I won't. I am a mere doctor. Yeah, I saw you've been watching them. I hope to be, you know, done uploading them soon. Oh, wait, directly behind me? But there's a fence in the way. God, that is way too loud. What the hell? Is it because it's a cinematic? It wasn't obeying my set. My jeez, it's still so loud. Like, this is how far I have stuff turned down. I have a feeling... The proper response to a woman burning. Why are you so loud? So where was that happening? Do I have any idea? Oh, and some of these are... Oh, okay. These are like shops that are marked. Lots of clothes shops around here. Alright, so probably if I... Okay, so that was going on just now. And I shall take the charm. Now everyone is leaving. I have a stealth key. Shall I sneak? So I don't, for some reason... No, they're not going to attack me or anything. Oh, it's another one of the masked guys. Prompter. At last, a crowd now gathers round my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Fortunately, unlike you. I'd cut a man open for some dry old toast. You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks too foolish to see as you rummage through their paltry things. Respect other people's property. That's so. Then our good audience shall their eyes soon feast upon our play. Death by starvation. Barack, can you feel their hungry stares? Can I get a lockpick then? Oh, he gave me one. This is happening in a fictional world, I guess. So to kind of fill you in, I watched a video, a really long video that somebody made about Pathologic 1, which seems to be, so far, the same plot, kind of. That in the original, there were 3 different people that you played as, and you could play them in any order, I think. But that you've arrived at, like, well, I guess the only thing we know so far is I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father. I should hurry home. There was a prologue where we were already on day 12, and the town was, like, being destroyed. Like, there were bodies everywhere. There were, like, people with like flamethrowers rounding people up and killing them. That there's like an outbreak that's going to happen here, and then we're supposed to have tried to prevent it. Pick lock. Oh wow. Is this not the right house? It's not the right house. Alright, so they let me in, but there's... I can't talk to him. Oh, I can trade with him. Tourniquets. There were 3 handshakes. Oh well. You poor thing, we still think you're good. We who? Tata, Rubber, Philia, Tag, Cuckoo, Layla, Ruffle, also Ruta and Tisha. And Capella only said good things about you. It's like a whole army. Do you want a kitten? I'm like a kitten myself. Ever X says so. Eggs, fingernail, morphine. Little kid walking around with morphine. So where's my actual house? I thought that's where I was going. Is it that one? A murderer walks the streets. Human or Shabnak, who knows, but our kids are outside too. Won't stay home no matter what we tell them. Can't you just ground them? Everything's terrible. It all started with that awful tower. There's nothing we can do now. Kids do whatever they damn well please. Can't say anything to them. I mean that. Try and the words stick in your throat. They've become complete strangers to us. But what about common blood, I ask you? What about paternal love? What does this have to do with the tower? Hard to explain. The tower crushes us. Try to speak a word against it, and it's as if an invisible blade slices your vocal cords. It did something to our kids. Like they're crossing a river over thin ice and you can't follow, only call after them. How many children do you have? Me? 2 younger brothers, 12 and 15, both in the tower. Let them play. How about you? So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs, otherwise we'd have to drink from the Gorkon. Or we'll turn you into livestock, so with my own eyes. You have no sense of humor, Tenag. Who'd drink from the Gorkon? Even blood would be better. So fresh spring water is good news, but I wonder how long it will last. Used to last for quite a while. Did something change? Fat Vlad used to manage the water bearers. Now it's his son. The father is cruel, but he knows his business. The son is kinder, but useless. He'll certainly mess everything up. Why? Well, you are kind people. We aren't kind, and we deserve no kindness. Vlad the Younger manages the water bearers now, but he's a simpleton. I've even heard rumors he might be digging a well. Surely false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Everybody is. Everybody's creepy. Oh, did my reputation go up? I think that's what that was. Also, is this the... Oh, this still isn't the right house. I'm bad at this. Or is this not a... Well, no, we'll figure... I'm almost there. What? How? Why? Curse this air, this mind-numbing odor. What do we do now? Did you do this? No, it was a tweer-addled mob. The steppe is in bloom and people get crazed, but never before was it this bad. What for? In the morning, people screamed about a steppe abomination, that it left no footprints and had bones for legs. But now look, it's only a girl. A steppe girl, sure, but alive. What bones? Don't you know how it goes? Get her, one screams, and the rest crowd without hesitation, especially in the night, especially with their minds intoxicated. Not everyone can think for themselves. It's easier to just do as you're told. Do people often scream, get her? You've been listening to that? I'm telling you, this is the first time. The world must be coming to an end. Indeed. Oh, can't talk to them anymore. Yeah, I don't know. What was that? Was that the person we saw being burned, or is this happening to multiple people? What's your deal? If you see a man run, men are angry today. They kill the likes of you and I. You think we have anything in common? We're not human. We're different. You're a worm, true, but I am human, all right. You look like a murderer. Do not delve into the town's flesh. Do not delve into the town's flesh in you want to live. Keep to the outskirts. Less people here. I have business at the heart of town. Maybe. Well, this is the place, maybe. Everyone is, there. Locked shut. Won't let anyone in. Not that I object. There must be order, and so it was ordered. Our house was locked. Who ordered that? Saburov, of course, the governor. Where did my father go? So you're Barak's son, huh? Then, the one who left town so long ago? You missed him by hours. I guess it wasn't in the cards. Couldn't you have gotten here, say, yesterday? Everything would be different then, and he waited for you so eagerly. Get on with it. What happened? Old Barak is dead. Dead? No one knows how. Rumor has it he was murdered. A load of bull. He was like a father to all of us. Who would kill him? I don't buy it. So that's who was killed tonight. Got myself a bunch of thoughts. Where do I go now? Alexander Saburov, the town's governor, is in charge of the investigation. I remember him, a stern man. Father's dead. I was too late. Should I eat? Helped a little. And why are you dressed like that, madam? The crowd's gone mad, like frightened children, so eager to catch someone, anyone, and no idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a shabnak. When it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depths of memory. Clay wench. A shabnak Eider. A thing of steppe legends. I don't recall what it is. Earth is living. In the wake of great change, wrath, pain, fear, anxiety, all these grow in its belly, until one day it disgorges a creature of clay and dead bones. It often looks like a woman, and the longer it walks among us, the more it looks like a living person. You think a shabnak killed my father? Well, maybe the killer was a shabnak. Who else? A person couldn't have done it. You think so? Isidore was a man. Men must not kill men, and so men do not kill men. At least, not in this town, they don't. Obviously, they do now. Oh, but of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense. And Saburov, he's only too happy to prey on these rumors. He'll dig his claws deep into this case to flaunt his value. Mark my words. A domineering leader, then. Tell me about it. Obviously, it isn't murder, but he's given the order to seize anyone who might be even remotely suspicious. If I were you, I wouldn't go to Saburov. Though he did take the key, and you probably want to pay your last respects to your father. He was taken by Saburov's men. Where? No clue. People used to bring the dead to your father. You know, a doctor. How will we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. The war, the train delayed. What a terrible year. Do you even have a place to stay now? I have friends in town. 3 at least. They'll help me. Do you think they still remember you? It's been 6 years after all. They do. So I can see the different icons of things around. What you doing over here?
It feels like someone's pulling my strings.
Why are you covered in blood? Who are you? That's not important. Who you are, that's important. I'm old Barack's son. What I want to know is why you're covered in blood. What's wrong with you, kid? Whatever, but I'll remember you. Nice meeting you. I can't talk to any more people? Lots of them had things to say. Now they do not. Reuben is my father's student, almost a brother to me. I should see him. He will help. Redhead Grigory Fillin, a.k.a. Bad Grief, always goads me into doing crazy stunts. We used to have a secret lair in a warehouse. Laura Ravel lives by the river in a house called The Shelter. We used to be friends when we were kids. Hopefully she'll at least sleep at her place. Let's go to Crazy Greg. That's his name, right? In which direction? That one. Oh! Hi! Yes, I've got bad news. Could it get any worse? Someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. They say that whoever murdered the 3 men at the station is also responsible for Simon Kane's death. What else are they responsible for? What else? You won't like it. The townsfolk realize murder is no longer taboo. People sensed they can now kill others. First, they looked for a Shabnak Adig and killed several women. Then, they went after the steppe creatures, the Odongs. They're frightened. They turned to animals. What does this have to do with me? You have nothing to do with it. I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know you were on my train. I wasn't alone, by the way. But you were. We drivers can feel the living weight. There was only one human being on that train. You. The townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so we will help you. Go to a quay. Show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you ask. For a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you with equipment. I have a fingernail already. Where do I have? Right down this road. What are you talking? I find myself exhausted, soon to fall. Dead, tired, they say. I wonder what it means. I'm no good at riddles. Haven't you watched my stream? When your exhaustion peaks, soon death follows. But how can one escape such a sad fate? Getting some sleep. But woe is me, for I've no place to sleep. Doors lock before this low tragedian, now unwelcome here in his hometown. Same here. Go home, Barak. Repose will do you good, but should you find another's cot, be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. Me too. No harm. Pikara, you are a good man. Buy my bull. How much do you want for it? It's as good as free. 300. Cheap indeed. Is it stolen? Oh no, I offended him. Not stolen, it's just money is needed more than bulls these days. Prices will rise 2 times tomorrow, 4 times the day after that, and Suik knows what will happen after 2 days after tomorrow. I need to stock up today. How do you know this? Don't laugh, but my bull told me. Huh? It's not just any bull. It brings luck. When the time comes, it'll tell you what to do. Can it talk then? Onente, it is known. It will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. Caralda, I'd rather not have it at all. Perhaps there won't be a scary day in my life then. So you're selling a curse on 4 legs? I'll take it if you pay me. Take him for 200. I don't even have a place to keep it. Pay me now and I'll bring it to your place later. There'll come a day when you'll be grateful to me. Nah. This is a no bull percent speed run. So I'm not allowed to buy the bull. What was that? People hide their eyes when they see me. Oh no. Reputation went down everywhere. I guess that's just from time passing. Or my protagonist waves were responsible. How fares your daughter, Katanga? Herb Bride? Finally, someone who doesn't treat me like a villain. We, the Katangi, must help each other out. You are our kin. You shouldn't get into fights, Tanger. You'll always lose, no matter who remains standing. How come? Think, Tanger. If they kill you, then it's very bad, right? But if you kill them, it's still bad. Everyone will hate you. Won't let you in, sell you food, or barter. You'll be hunted. Do you need a wolf's life? But they don't treat each other that way. We are the kin. They dislike us. True, we are the kin. Don't get into fights, Uente. Clear up your name first. As time passes, people will accept you. Then do as you please. Did she give me a charm? That was nice of her. Oh, there's people. I will leave them alone. I guess I didn't mean to take a shortcut through the thing, because I can't actually get over here. No. Nightjar. She must be offended or ashamed. She's free to go, we told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know, we were respectful. We only checked her legs, it's mandatory, and she had normal human legs, so free to go. Yet there she stands. Checked her legs, neither clay nor bone. She's a normal living girl, not a shabnak, so she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death, they refuse to cut a body, and are ashamed of strange things. And who are you? We are the Sabarovs people. Each of the 3 houses assigned someone to look for the monster. The Olgimskis, the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Shabarovs, the latter being us. Who might you be, good sir? Son, send my regards to your father, a most respectable man. He dragged my daughter from beyond the grave, and we almost gave up on her. You tell him that. You tell him Peter the Nightjar sends his fondest regards. There's no point in sending him kind regards. He is dead. Okay, where is it? This one? Even in a handcrafted town like this, there is an underground, a rat's nest, at odds with the law, at odds with good morals. People come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Just say it out loud, they're thieves. You know my master. He is your friend, and he hasn't changed much since last you saw him. He always loved to live on the edge. Never was a stickler for rules, but he was never truly vile or cruel. Yet he has changed. He wants to seem a kingpin, a king, a local czar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be. Play a big wheeler dealer, but that's not who he really is. He's just... Thieves and rats never tolerate false leaders. You telling me they're all just playing war here? Such is our town. You know it yourself. It's a very good village. Beautiful people live here, infusing it with a very spiritual dream. There's no real villainous crime here. Even the rats and thieves are softer. Right. Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Why? He's worried that blood started to spill now. And it was probably spilled by his men, the people who rubbed shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is his doing. How do you even know he has a conscience? I am his reflection. What else is there to know? Who else is to know what his heart is worried about? touching. Perhaps he is partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk of how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human, but he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind.
Many who sleep well speak ill.
Well, look who's entered my humble home. Could that be my pal Artemy, the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe? No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. They must have kept him swaddled and coddled, whatever palace he ran off for. Good to see you, too. Will Bird told me you're a hard-boiled criminal now. I'll admit, old friend, I got misty-eyed with pride. Lucky for you, I can store you anywhere in the warehouses. Ain't no quail nor nightingale would sing a tune. It was self-defense. Forget it. Tell me this, friend. What's your plan? Do you know about my father's murder? I do. May he rest in peace. He was a decent man and the best sawbones around. You honor him. What's the plan then? Revenge? Something with a little more finesse. I'll find out who's behind this, then we'll see. Just stay away from Saburov. I mean it, cub. The man's a hawk. All might makes right. No sense. He'll throw you in jail first and only think months later. I know your thick skull, too. You'd charge in there, shoulders squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit. Stay away. You hear me? You finished? Calm down.
What?
You ran into the old crowd? Stock Reuben? Lara? I haven't seen them around. Gotta say, it's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this friendship. Gravel-hearted Lara won't look at me now. And Stock's even worse. He completely ignored my plea for help. You need help? You gone outside recently? It's chaos. Innocent souls torn limb from limb. Everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprit. A step golem, some think. But others, they're after your hide, friend. All this going on. Naturally, my men ran into a mob. Barely got out alive. They need a sawbones, bad. Your old man's gone, and his star student Stock won't take the job, so... People mistook your men for me, each and every one of them? Hell if I know. Can't make heads or tails of them now. If you squint, Piecework does kind of resemble you, a sturdy man, and perhaps he did take a few hits to the noggin in your stead. How do you feel about that? I could look at Piecework. Where is he? Not here. Shiner dropped by, said they're waiting for death in a hideout. Poor Piecework, he's knocking on heaven's door. Got something stuck in the belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shapeshifters, I swear, shedding skin and eating each other. May not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside. I need tools. Don't have any on me. Tools? Got you all set, friend. Blessed be the warehouses, the wellspring of goods, including illegal ones. There, take a peek inside that crate and choose anything your heart desires. Although, maybe you should stick around. Dangerous out. Drop by the patient when I'm in the area. Find anything his belly doesn't need, don't toss it. Bring it to me. Might be useful. Rusty scalpel. Coffee, not healthy, apparently. Egg. Lots of money. Needle for picking locks. Bandage. Okay. Almost enough to buy the cow. And okay, so grandfather clock is how you save the game. Everyone hates me. I'll be hunted. Alright, so I should have been faster. Good father has been killed by the very thing that made him summon me so urgently. One of Grief's boys got stabbed. All right, so I thought I had to choose one of them, but maybe it's all three. Oh, is this? Can I set a waypoint? I see. 11:33 on day 1. All right, so I don't need to sleep yet. Certainly not. All right, so how about, yeah, I'll go like that so that I know I'm heading there to cross that bridge. Someone is selling a bowl here. Alright, so I may be attacked on the streets now and have to throw some hands. Oh no, I can't get through there. Right. I think a large part of this... Oh my gosh. That's all my stamina. A large part of the game winds up being, like... navigating the town. Just going back and forth. Avoiding fights. Or not avoiding them. To kill people. I don't think the kids beat me up. Hello, kid. What do you mean still? Father threw his out. He's faceless now. Makes me kind of sad. Why did he do that? Guess he did something bad. I wonder what. I don't think no one would do you any good. But I'm curious. I would hate to lose my name. Same here. Immunity boosters. Is there anywhere that I'm not hated? Because they were saying that store prices were going to go up, and it would have been nice if I could have gone to a store and spent my money now that I have it. But I don't know if I can. I guess there's a grocery down there. I'll have to remember that. Score. No. Oh. No, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Which is... Oh, okay, I didn't die. And here's this guy. Rise and shine. Don't you dare kick the bucket on me, lowlife. Around here we die on our own terms, not by the hand of others. Was I unconscious? That you were, pal. That you were. Tired? Or do you need a bite? A drink? I can share, but you'll have to pay. But you'll have to pay for the water. Not too much around. Use some bread. Look, pal, this won't do. Gave up my blanket to carry you. Guess what you did? You coughed up blood all over it, asshole. You owe me a blanket now. A nice wool blanket. Wouldn't mind seeing a little spirit from you either. You know what I mean? What happened to me? So there you are, dead as a doornail. Down we dive to pluck your teeth out, and then, wow, turns out you're alive. And Crop over there says, don't you touch him, you vultures. He's Bad Grief's best friend since childhood. Well, Crop this time was not full of shit. Now Bad Grief's all happy, even rewarded us. Go ahead, say hello. He's over there. Done that already. You owe me a blanket. Got it? And a little gift for saving you. Something top shelf. Ask Bad Grief. Alright, so I guess dying does not kill you. Maybe, but it took a bunch of time, I'm guessing. Took some time.